Hey, what up, everybody? I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble night. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble morning. Let me just make sure my mic works real quick. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna make this a long live. I just want to get on here, get on here and give, my opinion and stuff like that real quick, right? It's like a random thought because lately, right? I don't know what, and I'm not gonna say lately. Let's say as of today. Um, she had been crazy, right? She already been asked a lot of questions and stuff like that. Well, let me start off by saying this, right? I don't get tired of saying this, right? I don't pick sides, especially here on YouTube. I don't do it in real life. I don't do it here. If I ever get caught up in a situation where somebody wants me to pick a side, you know whose side I'm picking? Mine's. I choose me. Push come to shove, I choose me. Like I go by my life goes by, I I live by honor and morals. Respect, right? Respect is earned, not just given. So, like when I'm on social media, I'm on here. I want to bring awareness. I support a lot of people. I check different panels out and stuff like that. Shout out to Miss Marlene Sanders. Like, yo, if y'all haven't checked out Miss Marlene Sanders, make sure y'all check out Miss Marlene Sanders, yo. When I tell you that she's got a channel that's nothing but, how can I say it? Her channel is just so refreshing. Like, yo, like y'all gotta really go check her out. Like she reminds me of a therapist that I had when I was younger. Like every time I was down, she would just sit here and talk, and she just like her name suits it. Marlene. Well, on here is Marlene Sanders. I think she's on the panel today, but she's got another panel called Marlene Motivates. So shout out to Miss Marlene. Yo, y'all gotta go check her out. I don't. Let me see something. If I go to her channel, right? Oh, oh, I'm on StreamYard. That's why. Shit, I'm tripping. I'm about to do this. All right, Miss Marlene, you can leave your link down below. Yo, I recommend a lot of people go check her channel out. It's nothing but positivity in there. She brings up topics that we should be talking about. Topics that we should be talking to our kids about. So shout out to Miss Marlene Sanders. I'm gonna get back on topic. My bad about that. Um, but yeah, like I do check a lot of panels out. I support a lot of people. When there's drama and there's beef, a shorty walks out. I feel as though that a lot of people, yeah, because you got two, three channels, right? Because I know I'm subbed up to all of them. That's the problem. But I go on them Jones when I get the notification. Like I be shit. I love her. I love her channel. Y'all gotta go check her out. But I just made you a mod, Miss Marlene. You could just drop your link down there. Shout out to Rillas. Yo, Rillas had, I think it was this morning. I know I wasn't dreaming. Like, Rillas was live this morning. I swear to God he was live. I know it was him I was listening to because he brought up the bear versus man topic too. I was laughing. I was in the bushes listening to, I think, yo, I know it was today, right? Rillas, you was live. Well, not today, morning. Yesterday morning. Because it's already Monday. Shit, it's 12:39 a.m. here in North Philly. It's Monday already. Shit. But Miss Marley funny. But yeah, I was supposed to do this, right? Boom, 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 boom. Like I was saying. Oh yeah, like I was saying. I do notice a lot of stuff that's going on these channels and stuff like that here on these YouTube streets. But one thing I'm going to tell you, right, is that a shorty's not going to get involved. Reason why a shorty doesn't get involved in the beef is because this beef is between these two people. And I feel as though that the only two people that can resolve or bring any type of resolution when there's a beef going on is between the two people that is happening, that is going on between. The reason, there shouldn't be a third party involved or anybody else is because at times that ends up, leading to people being instigators or adding on or taking away, leading to rumors and stuff like that. This is all my opinion. I just want y'all to know this is all my opinion. But yeah, I mind's my business. Like you can only help those that want to be helped. That's a fact. Shout out, yo, see? That's a fact. Like I learned my lesson here a couple years back. I'm gonna say 2 years already. And like, listen, I supported somebody heavy as hell, and people was coming at this person, and I was like, yo, she's not like this, she's not like that. I came hard at a lot of people, like real shit. And then it turned out that I was the one that was being wrong because I was leading myself, because I was going through my heart. I wasn't listening to my gut. And if I would have listened to my gut, I wouldn't have gotten myself involved in a situation that I shouldn't have gotten myself involved. Like, there's too many blessings to Sparky Madness. Shout out to Sparky Madness. Yo, if y'all haven't checked out Sparky Madness, make sure y'all go check out Miss Sparky Madness. I love Miss Sparky Madness. Like she spoke on her story. She's speaking on, how she's overcome her situations. Like, shout out to Miss Sparky Madness. Like, she's got respect. Like, yo, like she's got my respect. Like, people's gonna come on these Jones. I want people to realize, look, listen, man, no matter what you do on here, people is gonna come on this John and they are going to sit here and flip whatever you say. If they don't like you, look, listen, man, we're not everybody's cup of tea. I stays telling people that not everybody is everybody's cup of tea. And there's gonna be a lot of bullshit. But you know what's crazy is if we don't give it shine, it'll die, it'll dim, it'll go away. That's how shit goes. That's how chaos gets started because people keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. What do you think happens when you sit here and you keep feeding the fire? Smoke is going to keep rising and the fire is going to keep getting bigger. It's not going to stop. So it's going to be up to somebody. Out of the two people that started the argument, one of them is going to have to be the better person and either walk away and apologize or just walk the fuck away. It's just like here in real life. Like, I know I'm not tripping. When people get into it, I just got the hell off my screen by accident and I wasn't trying to do that. Like, regardless of anything, listen, when you shine, when you give it shine, it's going to keep coming back. It's not going to go nowhere. Why? Because you're feeding it. You're feeding it. You're giving fuel to the fire. You got to let that shit die. No more Sparky Madness channel. Why? What happened? Oh man, I was watching you like, yo, you got some good art. Like, I love your art. Like, I seen how you turned your paint into motivation and you was on that John. Like, yo, I'm sitting here, I made a poem. Like, yo, every brush, every paint, every stroke is like, yo, I'm sitting here like I listened to your story and it's deep. Like, but yeah, regardless of what the situation is, people's gonna come on here and try to drag people down. Like, I've managed to stay away. Yeah, this app is a trip sometimes. Facts, real as facts. Like, but I've managed to stay away because at the end of the day, look, listen, man, I was taught if it ain't your drama, it ain't your bullshit. Stay the fuck away from it. Like, we can't let our hearts get the best of us. And sometimes our hearts can be bigger than us, especially when we're trying to be better, when we're trying to become better. Like, I understand a lot of people on this, on this John, and I really can't understand others. Like, that John is like half and half. I'm down in the middle between this shit. Like, some people I just can't understand, even if my life depending on it. Others is like, yo, okay, I get your situation, I get your issue, And what's crazy is like I've earned my respect throughout the app, right? And there's a lot of channels that I stopped watching because I've noticed that there's a lot of drama, a lot of bullshit. But what I don't like is, right, as a subscriber, I'm not even including myself. I'm a content creator, yes, but I'm also a subscriber to a lot of content creators. What I don't like is when people start putting people in their messes, in the drama, in the bullshit, or people add themselves into the drama and then add other people into the drama. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from with this, but that is what's happening. I'm not sure if I'm added in some drama. I hope I'm not added in some drama because, like I state to everybody, look, listen, man, I'm going to give my opinion. And I know how this app is. So I'm not going to stay censored and I'm not going to stay shut because regardless of anything, they're going to criticize whether you say something good or you say something bad. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like, listen, man, I'm on here for one purpose. Like I told a lot of people, I'm on here to bring people together. If those that don't want to sit here and fight for the cause that I'm fighting for, I'm not. It's not. This has nothing to do with pick a side. Pick a side. No, what I'm doing, everybody could be independent, and that's what I am. I am independent. I'm not a part of a group. I'm not part of a cult. I'm not part of shit. I'm a part of Writers for Life. My channel, my original channel was called Writers for Life. We fight to reunite the surviving warriors. And I've even explained why I named that joint like that. Because I'm sitting here and I'm speaking up for the voices that are unheard. I'm speaking for those voices that are going to become warriors, that are going to become survivors. Not everybody's going to be in that state of I'm scared all the time. It's just that some people don't know how to speak up or how to go about certain situations. And when I figured out how to do a lot of things around me, how to, deal with certain things and stuff like that, I spoke on it. Why not? Why can't I help the next person? And my thing is, right, people have a problem with people being on chats, right? I don't know what's going on, right? And I'm going to be very blunt, and I am going to say names on this live today. And there's a reason I am doing that. Because all right, my bad. I was reading the chat. My bad. They was talking amongst each other. Here's my thing, right? Everybody's allowed to be, in whatever chat that they want to be. And I've let it known I'm free. I'm not a part of this. I'm not a part of this. I support people because of certain things that they, do. But one thing that I could sit here and I can honestly say is, right, people are going to react when they're mad in their own way. I used to react in ways that, like, yo, when they said some shout out shit to me, I would react right back and say something worse, something harder than what they said to me. I've calmed down. I grew up, I had kids. I didn't want my kids to keep doing the same thing that I was doing. And I understand, like, the concept of I'm in pain, I'm hurting, I'm this. You know what you do? Shout out to Miss Sparky Madness, because like I said it earlier, you turn that pain into motivation. You become a better person than who you was yesterday. Stop being in competition with this person and that person because it's going to lead you nowhere. You got to try to figure it out on your own. This person right here that you're beefing can't figure out what the fuck is going on with you. That person over here instigating can't figure out what the fuck is going on with you and what you need. Neither can the other person over there watching on the sidelines. That's why I don't come on this John and act a fool. I don't get personal on this John. I don't have friends. I have acquaintances. You know what acquaintances are? People that I meet, people that I talk to. That's what an acquaintance is. I have a family right here that I care and love, and I'm not going to sit here and come on social media and act a fool. People got opinions. I can't get mad, right? Because this person responded to this person this way. All I could do is like, yo, listen, man, maybe you was shot out. You see where I'm coming? When I say maybe, because right now, like, look, boom, boom, boom. I got to sit here and listen to a situation that was brought to me that I wasn't even there when it was, set. So what's crazy is like, right? Listen, I fucks with a lot of people. I don't know what the problem is right now with Empress Lonnie One Love and Biz 101. I have my opinion with Biz 101. Empress Lonnie One Love has her opinion of Biz 101. I fucks with the both of them. And I'm not getting in the middle of a situation that only them two could solve. I can't even give an opinion because, in my opinion, they got to resolve it. That's my opinion. What can I say that's going to help the situation any better? I mean, I want people to really think about that shit when they get involved in people's business. I don't get involved. I visit panels. Hi, how you doing? They're speaking on a topic. I speak on it. They make a joke. If it's funny, I laugh on it. Sometimes I'm in the middle of it. And then I see, I'm like, I ask questions. Yeah, I'm on a panel. I'm going to ask questions. I'm like, oh shit, this shit was funny. But then when I see it's getting a little serious, I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? Then when I hear what's going on, I'm like, oh, okay, it's drama time. If I wanted to watch a novella, I watch a novella on YouTube. They got all the novellas on there. Like I could download the app and watch a telenovela. They got Univision, they got Telemundo, they even got novels in English. Like shit. Like, I'm being dead serious. Then I come back. My thing is, I cannot answer people's questions, right? Like, I fucks with a lot of people on here, and I don't get mad, and shit don't phase me. If you disrespect me, I'm the type of person that will top your disrespect. I try to hold back. I respect my elders. Those are ones right there that I say, you know, I'm like, yo, like, what the like, like, I want to say what I want to say, but you're like you're like in your 50s and your 60s, and I'm only 34, and I was taught better than that. So woo sorry, woo side. You're behind the screen. What you getting mad for? Like fall back. So it's like I saw a lot of people like a lot of this stuff. Drama, I'ma call you mama. Drama, I'ma call you mama. Y'all funny. Hold on. I gotta listen to this chat real quick. Like we can't be on this social media, John, being mad as shit. We can't. Rock sister, right? I might left a lot. Oh, blessings, Miss April Showers. Blessings. Is Miss April Showers a mod on this, John? If y'all haven't checked out Miss April Showers, make sure y'all check out Miss April Showers. Yo, great topics. She is a woman that fights for our youth, for our kids. Like y'all have got to go check her out if y'all haven't checked her out. Yo, like that's why I said I respect my elders, and when an elder disrespects me, boy, like, whew, I think the only way that an elder can get me to respond back is if they fuck with my kids. I'm being dead serious. That's the only way I might even respond back to an elder. Other than that, nope. I hold my composure and keep it moving. It's just not in me. But there's other people in here in this John that are willing and just don't give a fuck. And that's what I be telling people. I can't control the way people think. Like I may fuck with a lot of people on this job, but people gotta realize I don't have to pick and choose because I pick me. Like I'm on this joint watching, I support, I share videos, I like videos. Like, but other than that, like I'm trying to figure out why is this drama happening on YouTube and why are content creators bringing their drama to the subscribers? Like I went through this once before, and when I gave my opinion, people got offended, especially the ones I was supporting. And that's what's crazy. I want to ask this. Like people ask a question, right? And they don't like the answer to it. Why are you supporting Biz? I fucks with Biz. And in my opinion, I feel as though that Biz was the victim. Oh, but you're fucking with Empress. Empress is beefing with Biz, and she was wrong. Da, da, da. Oh, wait, hold, let me pump your brakes. I don't have nothing to do with that, and I'm allowed to go to her chat and visit her chat if I want to. Like I tell people, listen, I listen to a lot of these podcasts half the time when I'm cleaning, I'm bored, I'm doing runs. I don't pay attention to the chat sometimes. When I'm sitting on this chair right here, right now, is when I could pay attention to a chat, not when I'm up and down. It's kind of hard when I'm making runs, being on YouTube, trying to hop on panels or trying to do this. No. That don't work for me because I got an actual life. And then I'm trying to recover from an accident that I just had back in October. So it's kind of like, yo, this drama is crazy. All right. I fucks with people on here. And I'm not going to be put in the middle of, yo, pick a side because people feel some type of way about the content creators. Like, what's crazy is I support you the same way I support this person. Listen, man, I support Miss Lonnie, Miss Empress Lonnie One Love. I support Biz 101. I support Kwame Brown. I don't be in their chats all the time. And when I do, damn, I hope that I don't keep getting put in the middle of shit, but it's gonna happen. Me hoping and wishing one thing is different from what I know is gonna happen. Like people say, what the reality is, right? Thank you, Miss April Shaw. Yo, see, you see why I love my old heads? Look at Miss April Showers right here. And see, not everybody on this app deserves that respect. Miss April Showers, Miss Yo Thoughts, Miss Akimi, and Miss 504 have earned their respect here on this app. If they got beef with somebody, right? That's their beef. They gotta handle it. They gotta figure it out because me getting in it, what is it gonna do? What is it gonna change? I'm not saying they got beef. I'm just saying, I'm just talking in general. If Miss April Showers has a beef with somebody, I know she's not gonna accept it or she's not gonna like it that I'm sitting here talking about it or saying something about it, especially if I don't know nothing about it. She's gonna feel some type of way. And then her being an elder, she's gonna come up to me, she's gonna say some shit to me. What can I do and what can I say when I know that I sat here and I said some shit? But see, I'm not like everybody on this app. I came on this job because I really want to bring awareness to the bullying, to the sexual harassment. I want to put cameras in these schools and I want to get parents to come together for this one cause. And hopefully, little by little, I'm getting there. But one thing I'm not going to sit here and do it is get involved in the middle of drama. I don't know why people are beefing and taking it this far here on social media, but I think they should fix it. Like, social media is going to be the end of many because people don't know how to control their shit, control their mouth. Let's put it like that. We born to be free. Like, I ain't tied up to nobody. I'm free. Like listen, man, I've had a lot of people tell me, why don't you become mayor? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Because of the ideas that I got, the way I talk, the way when I sit in the middle of a crowd, how I could draw the attention. I know what I could do and I know what I'm capable of, and I don't brag about it. Why? I don't want to be mayor. I want to put the footwork in. We can't accomplish nothing in there, right? Unless we accomplish it out here amongst us, amongst each other, amongst our communities. Because I'm going to tell you something, right? There's no more unity in communities no more at all. There's nothing but division. Nothing but division. My mouse is messing up. Hold on one second. You got motherfuckers talking about that they want to make a change, they want to make a difference, but still stuck in the same phase. You got motherfuckers talking about that they want to chase a bag, but stay at home and nag. Then when you ask them what they need, they say less talking, more opinions, no prayers with division. You ask me, y'all need to focus more on revision, rely less on television. How you want a future you have no vision? This world is just like fiction. What we need is more talking, less opinions, more prayers with no division. Before you come up with a conclusion, giving people false illusions, pick up a book, do your research, learn your history before you end up in a ditch making history. Division and religion isn't working. The only way to show God our faith and love is through our actions. Our convictions is the only thing that really unite us. One God, one nation, different beliefs. There's words that can't fly with the wind. There's insults that are not violent. Meanwhile, while you're holding them, they're killing you on the inside. If I was to tell you that I didn't hurt, I would be lying. Would you believe me if I was to tell you that there's truths that lie, especially when they're telling you that they're indifferent? Getting shoved to the side because you're different. There's a hug out there someone didn't receive today. Probably because of what was said about them yesterday. Probably because of the way they was dressed today. Not realizing that the one that they hate could be the one that saves their day. But you know what? Thanks to them, it's another day in history where you get to flip the pages to your book and speak your story. And Lord, it's unholy. But you know what hurts the most? As I walk down the street and I see how easily we're divided. When we all should be united. One body, one mind, one soul, a million talents. Lord, without you, we're all divided. Forgive them, Lord, for they don't know any better. They don't know that there's someone out there that loves them. And that's a fact. People don't know that there's someone out there that loves them. Like, all the social media drama and all this stuff that's going on. I know a lot of people on this John on here just for clicks and views. I'm not on here for clicks and views. I mean, I want people to click on my video, right? Let me rephrase this, right? And share my message and bring awareness with me. But I'm not going to act the fool for no clicks and views. Let me rephrase what I just said, because I don't want to confuse a lot of people, right? And that's what's happening a lot on here. A lot of people are sitting here acting a fool, using mental health as a crutch, saying that they're this, they're that. I'm like, wait a minute. After the battle has been won, after whatever has been said, this person, all right, you can't take an L. Now you're blaming it on mental health. And I noticed that here a lot. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that's going on this platform. But let me ask y'all a question. How can we make a difference? The answer is right in front of us. Stop feeding the fuel. Stop feeding that fire fuel. Stop giving those people that are on here bullying and acting like a fool and talking shit about people a shine. And y'all will notice how in less than a month, less than 2 months, shit will start fading. Because what's crazy is there have been channels on here that I've noticed that people have almost gotten rid of, right? And then out of nowhere, they've bought them back up by feeding in to the bullshit that was thrown their way because this channel wants attention or that channel wants, this person wants attention in their channel, that person wants attention in their channel. Like, let's make it make sense. When are we going to start taking accountability for the dumb shit that is going on? It's like, tonight I was going to react to a different video, but what I'm going to do is, right, I'm going to react to the Armando Black with his transcripts, and this is going to be part 2 because I did a part 1 a while back when he did it the first time, and I'm gonna do a part 2. Right? A lot of people is coming at each other, right? But let me ask you all a question. As much heat as Biz 101 is getting right now, I hear a lot of people coming at Biz 101, right? And they're saying the transcripts this, the transcripts that. Me, as a survivor, as a warrior, I've read a lot of that transcript. I read it. And I heard Armando Black say, read it. So my thing is, right, if you really look at that transcript, he was the victim. I don't know how in the world he ended up in the registry, which I think this is something that man can fight. But until he don't do what he got to do on his end, a lot of people is going to have the wrong opinion. I'm going to be very honest about that. But he can sit here and sue whoever, the judge, whatever, wherever the system went wrong, he could fight that back, I think. Like, he has to look a little bit deeper, and hopefully, you know, all his situation can get handled and fixed. But when it comes to passion, that facts over feelings guy, why isn't nobody all over this? I heard DMD on it. I heard Armando Black on it. I heard Miss 504 speak on it. I heard Kwame Brown speak on it, right? But everybody that's coming at that Biz 101 isn't coming at, you know, isn't reacting to the situation of this predator that sat here and took the innocence of a 13-year-old girl, groped on a 16 and a 17-year-old girl, and Lord knows what happened to the other one. And he was trying to hold the, like, yo, this shit is crazy. And y'all telling me that y'all got all this heat for somebody that was a victim. And then y'all want me to turn my back on Empress Lonnie One Love because she's beefing with Biz 101 and she gave her opinion, which to me, I think she was a little shout out with it, but she has an opinion. She has her way of thinking. I can't change the way this woman thinks. And I'm just letting a lot of y'all know that. Like, she feels how she feels, and she feels like that for a reason. And I think that if a lot of people would back off of her, right, they wouldn't get the lashback they're getting from her. Y'all say she's messy, so if y'all know she's messy, why keep coming at her? I mean, I'm just being real, and I'm only speaking on this because the attention was drawn to me. Why am I in the chat? Why am I, but if I fucks with Biz, I shouldn't fuck with. Listen, it don't go like that. It don't go like that. Y'all not gonna try to sit here and make me pick a side. It really doesn't work like that. Social media is so messed up to the point that people don't see that we got real lives out here. If y'all can't sit here and let go and move on, then I don't know what else to tell people. Because these beefs ain't deep enough for people to sit here and get so mad to the point where you got to pull up or threaten people's families. But like I said, like, yo, stop getting in people's businesses. Start worrying about y'all's. A lot of people got their own channels. Like, you see what I speak on. I bring awareness to sexual harassment, to, sexual abuse, to the bullying, to the stuff that's happening in our schools, to a whole lot of stuff. And I don't react on channels that are here, on videos that from YouTubers, like regular YouTubers that I know, for the simple fact that a lot of people cannot handle an opinion at all. And I'm not here to offend nobody. I'm not here to make nobody feel bad or drag nobody. What I am trying to say is that y'all cannot sit here and get mad at a subscriber for listening to certain YouTubers. Basically, now what I see people trying to do is, in my opinion, is make people pick a side. And y'all can't do that when there's a lot of independent people that are not involved in a lot of the shit that people are involved here in YouTube. My whole channel has nothing to do with beef. But do I watch people roast? Do I watch people do comedy? Yes. I watch people cook. I watch people do fights on this John. I watch a whole lot of shit. Thank you, Miss April Showers. Thank you. You can't be telling people who to support, and y'all can't feel some type of way. Like, listen, if y'all don't want a subscriber to support y'all, right? Because they're supporting somebody else, then I think that's how we should say it. Like, look, listen, man, I don't want somebody from that panel over here. That's it. Like, if somebody takes that bad, then that's on them. But nobody should feel some type of way if a content creator says, look, listen, man, I don't want you on my channel. I don't fucks with you. I don't want to deal with you. None of that. Fuck it. I'm not going where I'm not wanted. I know that for sure. I don't know about others, but damn, if you thirsty like that, go ahead. Me for sure, I'm not. So I just wanted to get on here and let people know, look, listen, man, I'm gonna keep supporting who I support. If I'm not wanted there, let a shorty know. Look, listen, man, just be real with a shorty because I'm not gonna stop supporting people because people are beefing with each other and I feel as though they gotta fix their own problems. When people get in people's problems, the drama gets deeper. People get involved and now there's no way out for this person. Now, what's crazy is out here in the streets when it happens between family members and friends and stuff like that, bonds get broken. But we're on social media. Why the fuck are we beefing for? Let's make this make sense. Like I can't sit here and control nobody's mind. And I'm sure as hell not gonna beef with nobody. To me, like listen, a lot of people are funny on here, and the people that I just don't like, I don't like, and I don't go and watch. They not my cup of tea. So I stick to what is my cup of tea. But anyways, that's all the time that I got on here. I'm not trying to drag this down. I just wanted to give an opinion. Like, yo, listen, man, I'm telling y'all, for those that are doing something wrong, karma's gonna come and get them. Karma's a bitch, and that bitch don't ask you how you want it. That bitch comes and take it. Karma real. That shit not fake. That's my favorite. Yo, listen, that's my favorite person to sit and watch. It's karma. Because when karma comes, it takes. It don't say, oh my God, do you want me to be nice or do you want me to be rough? Nah, she just takes. And I let her do the business for me. I ain't getting my hands dirty. Like, look, listen, man, we could avoid a lot of shit. And my thing is, we could also learn how to embrace each other's differences. But hey, listen, I'm a different person. I think differently. I see the world differently from a lot of people. So I don't know. Hopefully all this bullshit and this drama ends and people will be able to work it out. Hopefully people, stop saying shit about each other because you can't help how somebody else is going to react when you say certain shit. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. But hey, I guess to each his own. Till next time, this y'all Shorty Rachel. I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble night. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble morning. Oh, hold up. I was ending the live, but I gotta show Miss April Shower some respect. Hold on.
What's
Blessings, Miss
up?
April.
You were there to end the live, girl. It's been a busy weekend.
Oh,
Shit, what you been up to? Yeah,
no, I just
I
been,
was gonna tell
watching a
you.
lot of YouTube.
Yeah, don't let these people take you into their bullshit. And one
Oh, I'm
thing
not.
I
That's why I
have
came in
learned,
here.
yeah, one thing I done learned, I can't tell a grown person what to do. I can't make people see what I see. I used to try to call people out. I said I don't care. Cause I know who I'm staying away from. I
Yeah, that's
stay
a fact.
away from folks that are shit starters, that try to sneak this, that allow people to come on their platforms and talk about people. I don't deal with these type of people in real life, so I'm not gonna deal with them on social media.
That's a fact.
Uh,
And you see, like, listen, Miss
and
April, I get my respect. Like, you see that
everything
there's,
that's on, huh?
I say, you see that there's no trolls here hardly. Like really, there's no trolls here. Is because I get my respect on all the panels that I get on. But what I
Yeah,
don't
I don't have
appreciate
many
is
trolls neither.
what I
Cause
don't appreciate
everybody
is like,
know, yeah, they know I don't play. They know I'm fair. I respect everybody. But
yeah, that's a
that's
fact.
why, you know, and I've been in these YouTube streets a long time. I don't get involved in all of this stuff and all of that because some of these people are so vicious. Girl, they'll make up stuff on folks, lie, exaggerate. Uh, girl, I done seen it all. I done seen it all. And I remember I don't even get mad anymore.
There's no
I
point in
never
getting mad
did get
anymore.
mad. But now I look at some of these people as a joke because I'm like you. I never came on YouTube to make money. I don't care if I got 1,000 subscribers, 50,000. If I don't have over 1,000 views, I ain't making no money and it don't make no sense. So I don't
Exactly.
even
And
care about the subscribers. So if I'm a shoot for anything, I'd rather have 1K view for show so at least I can make some money. That
I
would
ain't
be the
even
only thing that made sense to me. I,
I ain't
you
even
know, I
like
can have all bunch of subscribers, but if I ain't got no people viewing my show, that ain't bringing me no income. I got on here just to spread a message. I be myself on every show. People be like, "Girl, you be giving out too much information." I ain't scared of none of these people on YouTube. What y'all gonna do? Cause if you come where I'm at, you gonna meet my best friend. You know, I show my life. I don't have anything to hide. I'm not faking the funk out here.
That's a
Nobody
fact.
likes real. They like fake. You'll sit up and listen to somebody you know nothing about, ain't showed you nothing, had it behind advertised before you support a real person. So that just goes to let you know the ignorance and the state of mind these people are on YouTube.
That's a fact. Like I've learned that a lot of people are not on this John for the kids at all. Like for real, for real. They
and
say they are.
and then you got these ignorant folks. They want to try to diagnose you and come up with terms. Show me your credentials, cause I know the credentials I got, and what you displaying on YouTube ain't what they say. I made the mistake of thinking some people was really on the up and up. Come to find out, y'all ain't shit. Did I bust them out? Nope. I just went on the way silently. Cause when I see shit, I'm gone. I'm just not gonna support the wrongness. And girl, where you been? I've been, girl, I done talked some tall shit all weekend. Where you been? And even tonight on my show, Rider 2024, when Cat Williams told us everything ready to be exposed. I said they showing us everything on the big level, cause us small people ain't doing shit. We ain't doing nothing. Now if the universe, the higher power, the stars, the moons, whatever y'all believe in, ain't got you so-called woke folks woke now to what's going on, how you got to get out here, even though they showing you it's showing it stuff to you on a big scale. It's still happening in the small world. What are people gonna do? What what are y'all gonna do to make it right with these kids? What y'all gonna do to stop men from putting their hands on women? I'm trying to find some damn solutions. Them the conversations I'm trying to have. I want some solutions. Cause I'ma tell you, I plan on living to be 100 years old. And I need to know these kids are gonna be able to take care of me. And they're not gonna be on more Xanax than I am.
Shit, the problem is that people don't want a resolution.
No, they don't. They don't. And then I'm so sick of these woke people talking about you woke. You don't want to respect me because I'm an elder. I don't know nothing. But you sitting up. If anybody sit up and watch Blueface and Krishan fight, then you an enabler.
Yeah. It's like the guy that I was just speaking on, the bull passion. A lot of people was sitting here and condoling this guy and saying, "Oh, he's just passion," while the girl that everybody is sitting here, why you on her chat or why you even supporting her? And is a lot of people asking me that. And I'm like, oh wait. I didn't even know that these two were beefing. This beef just brewed out of nowhere. I'm not even in
Girl,
it.
I don't know
So
who beefing. I don't care.
exactly. That's my
Yeah,
whole
I
point.
go in them shows. I stay about 5 minutes to 10 minutes so the person will get a credit. Some of them I stay in. I didn't care. That's why I got away from other people. I don't care who
Mhm.
beefing. I don't need to start a fight to get views. I'm not that type of person. Cause this ain't what you want. Cause when I come back with you, you ain't gonna like what you want to hear. What I'm gonna say. See, cause I'm coming with a vengeance, and don't get me started. Cause I might talk about you for 6 months, 3 months, a whole year, whenever I think about it. Don't start no shit over here, and it won't be no shit.
Yep,
And
and
when
there are
you
people like
start it,
that.
I'ma decide when I'ma stop talking about your screenshot taking ass.
There are people like
Don't
that. When
trigger
there's
me. Yeah,
And there's people, yep, and there's people like me that won't sit here. I listen, man. I let it go. It ain't got nothing to do.
yeah,
Like, don't disrespect me. Don't do none of that because it ain't got shit to do with me. Because I let it go.
yeah.
Like, oh, listen, man. We can agree to disagree and let's just move on. I
It
don't. I
was a
don't have
little
time for that.
disappointing at first to realize that some of these people that's acting like they on the up and up, they ain't shit. Really, to be honest now, Ryder, I'm to the point like this. I don't know how none of these people living on YouTube. I don't know what none of y'all doing. I ain't putting nothing past none of y'all. Cause I don't know y'all. These are complete strangers.
That's
Complete
a fact.
strangers to some of you people.
And that's
And
why I
you
say I don't
end
have
up
friends.
thinking you becoming friends with people and you still really don't know them. All you going by is what they done told you. They ain't showed you shit. You don't know where they live at. Half of them hiding behind advertise.
That's a fact. Yo, shout out to Miss Marlene Sanders. Listen to what Miss Marlene Sanders just posted not so long ago. Don't assume that everyone is doing as good as you are. Some are on the verge of a breakdown, like I always say. If you can't help, leave. Nobody needs to be kicked when they're already down, discouraged. Be kind. It costs nothing, but it means everything. Facts. Shout out to Miss
Mm.
Marlene Sanders. Yo. That's facts. Like what can people do? Like I just said earlier, like some people can't be saved. Like when I see drama and I see beef and I see a whole
Yeah,
lot of stuff going on the panel, I go because at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with me. I could be I be laughing on the chat at one moment, and the next minute I'll be like, "Oh shit, what just happened? It went left." I'll be back on some real shit.
girl.
It has
Like
nothing to
I
do with me.
say,
If I don't get
and
involved in the
if
bullshit
I
out
hear
here, why would
if
I get
I hear
involved in?
women talk about somebody jealous of them, I'm going to jealous of what? Ain't shit to be jealous on here. And I ain't jealous of nobody on YouTube unless they getting 1 million views. Shit.
And not even with a million views because that brings drama.
Then I wouldn't be jealous for you. jealous of you. I'ma be happy for you. And then I'm gonna ask, you know, maybe if people will look out. This is why the big YouTubers don't look out for the small YouTubers. Cause you got these ones coming on here trying to talk about folks jealous of them. They mad at you with who you support and all of this
Mm-hmm.
crazy stupid stuff. That's why we ain't been able to progress and we not gonna progress. And I ain't got
Yeah.
to secret this nobody. If I don't like you or had a problem, I'ma call your ass out and I'm gone. And then they wanna act all delusional or they didn't know. No, you know what you did.
Yeah.
I'm here to be 61, soon to be 62. I got book sense and street sense. Yeah. But girl, you better go back. I done talked about you, and
Me?
these kids and what we gonna do. But
Oh, I'm working.
the building I live in caught on fire 2 weeks ago.
Wait, what?
Girl, we had an electrical fire. I've been in hotels for two
Oh,
weeks. They've been putting
that,
us in good hotels, honey. Good hotels. I've been at Holiday Inns. I'm at Fairfield Inns. Breakfast, and they've taken good care of us. But today was 2 weeks since this fire, and we've been moved 3 times. You better
damn.
follow my house journey. I'm taking everybody on it. I ain't got nothing else to do, but I about lost my cat today. And so I can't. And girl, I about had a fit because I was actually getting ready to. I should have bought a ticket a couple of weeks ago just to get away from here, but I didn't know what was happening, and they saying it might be a month or two. But I've been in hotels, and we've been moved 3 times. So I'm having my own staycation. Um, the whirlpool don't work in this hotel, but honey, I've been having saunas and been in hot tubs. I've been having a little staycation. Yeah, and I said
Perfect.
I'm gonna try to. Do you know that much about StreamYard?
Not a lot, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have somebody. I gotta write down some stuff about StreamYard and try to figure some stuff on my own, or maybe listen to a video. Yeah, but girl, don't let these people get you worked up.
No,
Um,
no, no. I'm not worked up at all. As
you
you can see,
grown.
um,
You can
you hear
go
me, Miss?
wherever you want to go. The mask falls out eventually. People start
Mhm.
seeing people for who they are. It don't take long for these hypocrites to expose themselves. I've been in these YouTube streets for um a good, well, like 10 years, but 5 years is how I was really into them. So, honey, I done seen them. Girl, I done seen them dox folks talk about people, diss people, dox people, talk about their kids, their mamas, um, you know, get mad because you talking to this person, uh, get mad because you support somebody, people allowing them, people to come on other people's panels and talk about you. Girl, you can't make this shit up. So I started laughing at it as entertainment because they look like
Yeah,
uh, the Three Stooges and cartoons and stuff to me now. These
yeah. The
ain't the
thing
type of people
I
I hang
see
around with.
when I
Yeah,
make videos like this, it's because a lot of people don't really know about me. So I'm just
yeah,
putting it clear, like I'm just
yeah.
letting you know, like that.
I
I'm
don't
not
even
mad
know the
about this. This
people you
don't phase
talking
me.
about. Yeah,
Exactly.
'cause
That's what I'm like.
yeah,
So at
yeah.
the end of the day,
I
it's
don't
like,
even. I heard you say. I think that Armando Black. I think ain't he with P part of Wolfpack? I don't know those
yeah,
people. You know, people was trying to get me to know other people. No, I watch people now and I see how they move. And when
Hmm.
they ain't moving according to my standards, I'm getting the
Well,
hell
listen,
away from their
I
asses.
don't hop on
Uh,
a panel unless I don't hop on a panel unless it's a current event they're speaking on or a topic that I know about or I'm asked to hop up on a panel.
yeah. Well, I used to go on a lot of panels. I stopped that
Nah,
too.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
go on a lot of
stopped that.
panels. I go on certain panels. Like if I feel like it's comfortable, I'll go up. But
Yeah,
like either way, like I said, like people can't, feel some type of way if somebody's on. Like you're on YouTube. This is
yeah.
social media. We're going to be on panel to panel, panel to panel, channel to
Oh yeah,
channel. Shit.
yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of like
But
that to me
girl,
is weird, but
yeah,
I don't let none of this shit phase me. Like I tell people, look, listen, I'm the type of person that listens, it ain't got shit to do with me, I move on. If it's a
yeah.
topic that I know about, like that has to do with current event, yo, we on this shit and it's lit. But
What in the hell is wrong with you?
other
Yeah.
than that,
But if
no,
I
like
see something wrong, I'ma speak on it. If I see
oh,
people moving what I think is foul, I ain't fooling with you no more. I'm just not. I'm because I feel like this. If you do that foul shit to somebody else, you'll do that shit to me. So I'm done. I'm just, you know, I've got standards. I have codes that I live by, and trust and believe. If
I
they
live by
do
my
it
own.
to somebody on here, if they do it to other people, they'll do it to you. Soon as they
That
get mad at you, you'll be their next target. You won't be shit. They'll let people come on their panels talk about you. They'll have people secretly dissing you in the chat. So, mm-mm.
yeah, that's a
So,
fact.
yeah, girl. Hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
I like this shit don't phase me. I'm on here to let people know. Look, listen, man. If it
yeah,
bothers you, try what I'm doing. Maybe it might work for you. I mean, it's worked for a lot of people. It worked for me. Like, let it go and move on. Like, sometimes,
yeah.
look, listen, we can get emotional because we see some shit that, all right, we're not with, but you cannot save the world. I mean, I want to save the world, but mankind don't want to be saved. The world's going to be here. The world just needs us to give it resources so it can survive and it doesn't dry out and we just be on a land with no resources. But other than that, like I said, I want to save the world, but mankind don't want to be saved. So my focus isn't on all these grown ass folks. My focus is getting
Girl,
on
these
this jump
grown.
here and
Right.
making sure that the youth hears the message that I got. And if people want to get on my panel, speak on their stories, they're more than welcome because that's why I made this panel so that people could speak their truth and the youth could listen because they are listening. And people think they don't listen, they don't care because they young.
Mhm.
Guess what? There's kids out here 16, 17 years old watching y'all, and y'all don't even know it.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. And those who I'm trying to reach because we can reach them. There's a lot of them that I didn't even know was watching, especially a lot of young women that have been through a lot of abuse. I didn't even know until Angel Hatton popped up on my panel, and then Maritza popped up on on my panel, and
Oh
they
yeah.
spoke their story. And then I
Yeah.
sat here and yeah, and I showed my story again. And then we were speaking on my story. I had all these emails, all these DMs, like, you know, I'm glad that you spoke on your story, and then it wasn't you. You had more women up here and they were telling how they overcame their situations. Like, thank you so much. We don't see a lot of this. I'm like, this is what I'm looking for. If I could help one person, that's what matters. Fuck the rest.
Girl, one person. Yeah. And that's what the elders were supposed to do. Like I tell people I made mistakes. I wasn't always this person. But it's my duty to come on here and tell you don't make the same mistakes I do. And I try, I'm just me, and I'm not gonna stop being me for nobody. I'm grown. I don't need nobody's permission to do nothing. Ain't nobody sending me a check out every month. You know, so
That's
um,
a
if,
that's a
if,
fact.
hey, how you doing?
But I'm
If
I'm on
you
here and I didn't know that I was doing, that at all. Like I told a lot of people the first time I took a big ass break, came back on this John. You see,
girl, ain't nobody getting ready to pimp me off these YouTube streets.
no,
You
no, no,
can
no,
do
no. Ain't
whatever
nobody
you
put me
want
on. What I
to.
said, I took a
Yeah.
break because at the end of the day,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not letting social media get to me.
Yeah.
Like it's
Oh,
like
it don't
because
get
when
to
I
me
first
neither. I
started, you
just
gotta
laugh.
realize I was speaking on my son's story. I came out and I spoke on my story. And then I started coming at Hassan
Hmm.
Campbell, and then people started coming at me. And when they was coming at me, they were using my story. You see where I'm coming from? Like, and I
Yeah.
try to go into some pieces when I talk about it to people because it's crazy. I'm like, yo, people was coming at me because I came at him because I thought that in my head I felt like he needs some type of mental health. He needs to take a break from social media. Like if he's been through all this, I'm like, yo, I didn't even bring the bull down. If anything, I just gave my opinion. He shouldn't be on social media, especially doing all the stuff that he's doing, dragging kids down, talking, doing all this shit. But oh, but you
Who
a
is that?
victim. I'm
Hassan
not a fucking
Campbell?
victim. And that's what I get tired of telling people. I'm not a victim. I went through something when I was a child. The man that my mother married did things to me that he shouldn't have done, that made me have hate in my heart for a while. I lashed back. But guess what? I grew up. I learned how to deal with that situation. I was becoming my own worst enemy. And that's what people don't realize. When I had my kids, I saw life different. My firstborn changed my way of thinking, my way of being, and everything. When I had my second one, I was already gone over the fear of having kids. I was already used to being a mom because I had one, and then he had autism at that and ADHD. So it's like he made me
Yeah.
strong as hell. By the time I had my second born,
Yeah.
he was a boy, did the same thing. You know what these two boys taught me? How to love myself. I had to learn how to love myself
Right.
before I could learn how to love anybody else. When I had my third child, she was a girl. You know what she taught me? Toughness,
Yeah.
discipline.
Yeah.
Because what's crazy is I never knew what, I never knew who I really was until I saw the purest version of me walk next to me. I don't want to. That was my fear. I never wanted to have a girl because I thought that having a girl, my whole history was going to repeat itself. And in the beginning, I was scared. I'm like, I hope nothing happens to her. But her dad is in her life every day. He showed me. He taught me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, it's crazy that I never had this feeling before. I thought, that even because even fathers could do things to their own kids. No, this man taught me that he was a different man. That not all men are abusive. Not all men put their hands on women.
Right.
Some men have
Right.
patience, and he had it with me.
Right.
Panic attacks, the bullshit I put him through. And I'm not saying with women or none of that. What I'm saying is that
Mm-hmm.
even before we got into a relationship, he taught me how to deal with my panic attacks all the way through. And I never knew that a person could help you
Yeah.
sit here and go through that situation. I'm like, yo, you help me just go through something that feels like my heart's coming out my chest. My thoughts is all over the fucking place. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about the past, the present, and the future. Fucked up part about it is the past. Then I'm sitting here, I'm like, how the hell do you make me overcome the situation? I'm like, it's you. It's something about you that calms me down. And
Yeah.
that's the crazy part.
Well, I've learned a lot. I realized that, everybody wasn't raised like I was raised. You know,
Exactly.
every
Mm-hmm.
people were raised different. You know,
Fact.
um, they were raised different. Everybody wasn't raised. I mean, I was the firstborn. I was a spoiled child. It was just me and my brother. You know, we were loved.
Yeah. And but I seen a lot of families like that too growing up. And what's crazy is growing up, like you could say that we had a community because I would go into my
Yeah,
friend's house. It didn't matter the skin of our, the color of our skin. We was welcomed in everybody's house. I didn't care if the grandma was, African, the mom was Latina, or the grandma was
girl, ain't
Chinese.
that the truth?
So we was all cool with each other. This like I feel as though like in our childhood we didn't really experience racism until we all grew up now. Like that's the crazy
Girl,
part.
that the same here. The same here. Yeah, yeah.
Come at me
It's just
I'm tripping.
different. Hmm.
People
Yeah,
I was able to hold
it's just different.
hands with one girl that was black, the other girl that was Chinese, another girl right here that was white, and we was all in Girl Scouts. Different shades. We was
Yeah,
all swimming in
I
each
was
other,
a Girl
camping.
Scout too.
So I'm
Hmm.
sitting here where all this racism is coming from. I'm sitting here, I'm like, we're traveling back in time. It's like I don't know if people want us because we can't seem to get it together. I feel as though they want us to go back to the ice age. They want us to feel what our ancestors felt. And the crazy part is, right?
But the
We
system wants us to be divided, and we
yeah,
fall for it. We
exactly.
fall
And like
for it while saying, "Oh, they're jealous of me. Oh, they don't want to see me succeed." And you buy into this. If you got natural hair, they don't like you. All this kind of stuff. Y'all, ain't nobody get ready to cause me not to like nobody. The only I might dislike your ways, but I don't hate anybody.
facts.
Even the try to secret diss people and all of that other kind of stuff. I really look at you as a joke because really you still a big bully in a way. You never was shit, so now you got to come on YouTube and you know, try to diagnose people. Ain't went to school to be a psychiatrist or nothing. You know, I just laugh at them. Yeah, I
That's a
laugh
fact.
at them. I got life
It's like
sense.
lately I've been asked how do I feel about people that bring up people's kids. And I don't end up in them type of situations. So all I could do is give an opinion. How I feel, right? And what I think of it is that listen, I cannot sit here and tell somebody what's gonna come out their mouth if you bring up their child and then they bring up yours. Like this is why I don't get in people's shit. Like, how can I come
Girl,
at this person if you're doing the same thing? Like, it makes no sense to me because now I'm put in a predicament. Like, am I sitting here picking a side? You see my point?
girl, kids, women, and children were supposed to be off limits. Uh, but now anything goes. They coming for everybody. But you better be prepared with the backlash. See, that's the type of stuff. You get to talking about people's kids and stuff. That's when you might open your door and see somebody standing there. So, you know,
That's what I
kids
said. Social media gonna be
and,
the
and
death
their
of men.
spouses and who they with should be off limits. You shouldn't be bringing
Mhm.
kids into nothing.
And
See,
that's how I feel. But see, when I say
they
that,
shouldn't
people
be
get
bought
mad.
into anything.
That's the crazy part.
But
Because at the end of the day,
but
like I
see,
said,
people be them bought their kids into it, or you think
yes,
they their kids. You really don't know. Shit, you don't be knowing. You We don't
facts.
know these people. That's why I
I
had
say
to
the same.
start saying, I don't know you people. And I show my life. I ain't scared of nobody. You know, I
Mhm.
ain't ashamed of nothing I did. I'm just trying to tell my story and hope I can help somebody. But all that
And that's
other stuff, kids, you know, you talk about somebody's kids,
yep.
and a mother is supposed to protect their child, and they look up and they seeing their kid being made a joke out of or talked about. That's some stuff
Crazy
where
thing
people
is,
gonna show up at their house.
yep. And it's not just the mothers; it's the fathers out here. It be some
The
dads out here
fathers
that go
too.
further than fathers.
Yeah,
Like I've seen some dads. Like yo, I'm like, damn. Like I ain't never had my dad in my life. Can you be my dad and not no sexual type of way? Because I want people to take, when you
yeah,
say something
right.
like that, let me,
Yeah,
because it's true. Like when you don't have that type of parent and you see another parent, like, damn, this is what I miss. Like that's what I. But I see it with my daughter and her father, my fiance. Like he treats her like a whole little princess. I'm like, yo, that's what I was missing the whole time. Like that shit was crazy. Miss April went into the Matrix. But yeah, like this whole YouTube thing is crazy. And while Miss April was in the Matrix, I'm gonna take advantage because she has nothing to do with this. Um, I see that a lot of these situations have surfaced from one lady, which a lot of people call Egg Lady. I call her Humpty Dumpty. She fell off the wall.
uncles and
And
cousins and brothers and stuff to call. You got on the
hold
phone
on,
to call
I'll get
them.
back
They
to you.
dealt with it. They dealt with it. They dealt with it, especially when they came to putting their hands on women and stuff. You
You was
know,
in the Matrix, Miss April.
girl, I was what I came up with and what we'll see it'll never happen. Cause
No, no,
these
no. I
people,
said
they
you
think
was Miss April. You was just in the Matrix. We lost a lot of what you said.
oh, I was saying when I came up, you know, when it came to the women, you know, a lot of women, they were shamed to let people know that they boyfriends or husbands family was gonna come from. Like, you know, you called the family back then. The family handled it. The daddies, you put your hands on my daughters. So I
She'll be back. She in the Matrix. Blessings, Rudy
Oh
Iraheta
Lord.
with autism. Yeah, the StreamYard keep taking you to the Matrix.
Okay, well I'ma just step down then. We'll have this conversation later. You were able to end the show. I'm going to bed. It's been a long day. I'ma rest tomorrow. Yeah.
It was meant for somebody because you see, what you was saying. It was meant for somebody because I was going to end it, but Miss April popped up, so I was like, "Yo, let me give Miss April some respect." It
Yeah.
was meant for somebody.
Yeah. But don't let these people worry you. I can't tell another grown folk person, hey lady, you working tonight? Yeah. I told you we living in hotels. They got us at a Fairfield Inn. It's a good hotel. I just came outside to take a little walk and then I'm going to bed. But I've been living in hotels. I had to think positive and say, hey, I'm on a staycation. I'm thankful I still have a roof over my head. I'm not homeless. You know,
Facts.
me and my cat, I have to just be thankful. Hold on, I done got on the elevator. We might go out. Um, and people need to start being thankful. Um, if people respected everybody, the world would be a better place. If you respected and you looked at life through everybody's eyes, not just yours,
Yep.
this
Sometimes you gotta
world
walk them out.
would be, yeah. And if I look at the way people move, and when I see people not moving the way I think, because I got my own standards that I think they should be moving in that direction, I'm gone. You know, it's just bye bye. When I see you for what you are, as Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, that's who they are. You know, I can't change them. They got to
Fact.
change themselves. I can't help that, you know, some people, y'all running around here, it's a lot of mentally ill people on this app.
That's
No,
because the
seriously.
no, that I was about to say something on that. That's because listen, man, the people that belong in the asylum are out,
Yeah.
and the ones that are in there belong out. I'm telling you, the ones that are in there don't belong in there. The ones that are out here belong in there.
And a lot of these
Nobody.
people on here, they're nothing in real life. They're nothing. So they come on YouTube and create a whole persona. They're nothing. They're nothing. They're shit starters. If they shit starters on here, they're shit starters in real life.
It's a fact. People show you their true colors after a while. It was on mute. But yeah, like that's a fact. Like
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's why I'm
But
glad you got.
anyway, y'all have a good night, everybody. It's been one heck of a weekend, honey.
Yeah.
They exposing everybody. The mask falling off. There's always three sides to a story. You know,
Mhm.
people that know me know if I walk away from people, they know it's something they done did. Cause the minute I find out, I'm gone. I'm just the
I can say
remainders
that.
of the years that I have on this earth is gonna be creating happy memories. Not worrying about some people I don't know in real life that want me
Fact.
to pick a side or do other things. I'm going around. I go around to everybody's chat, speak to them, go in there, and I'm gone. I don't care who
Fact.
mad at who, what y'all beefing about. Just don't come for me, and I won't return the favor and come for you. This is April Showers. I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Miss
Bye.
April Showers, for coming up.
Okay.
Shout out to Miss April Showers. Blessings to Will T. Shelt. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Oh, that is
Okay.
my first time seeing Will T in this job. Thank you, Miss April. I really appreciate y'all. If y'all haven't checked out Miss April Showers, make sure y'all do, y'all. Make sure y'all do. Um, I was gonna end the live earlier, but I'm gonna say I was supposed to say something before I ended the live too, anyways. So shout out to Miss April Showers. Let me play this real quick because I'm about to talk about Humpty Dumpty real quick. I'm about not talk about her giving opinion. So let me rephrase that because YouTube has a habit of flipping words. Some people will always have a place in my heart, but not in my life.
Hey, yo, Flory, turn me up.
Because when I tell you that it hurts, it hurts. Envy in your eyes, yet you want trust. Can't tell if you're an enemy or a friend. I mean, back then when I was naive, now I'm older, some say wiser. I'm no fool. I'm only a friend when convenient. Took a while to understand that what was real would never leave. Only when you're in pain and alone, you know who you can really depend on. You say you were a friend, where were you when I needed a hand? Shit, you was following a trend. A friend ain't nothing but a dollar in your pocket when the money gone, so are they. And they say a friend in need is a friend indeed. You watched as I drown, now I'm getting around while you in the dog pound. Shit. It's funny how karma has a tendency of bringing things back around. It's not funny when the one you look up to is the one wearing the crown. You nothing but a clown. What you need to do is bring that ass back around town and, like Deja says, smack a nigga with an open hand. That's a fact. And like Deja says, smack a nigga with an open hand. Real shit. All right, y'all. Like I was saying, I gave my opinion, on the little topics that are going on. And my mind hasn't changed. I've been the same way since I started on this John. Like I said, look, listen, man. I'm an individual person. I came on here with a purpose. I have a goal. I have a mission. I support a lot of people on this John. And when I see that, people ain't my cup of tea, I just let that shit go and I move on. But blessings, Miss Queen Sunkissed. I've noticed something, right? I noticed that a lot of these issues, a lot of these thank you, LT Shelton. Thank you. I noticed that a lot of these issues come from this one lady, right? And everybody has the one problem in common, right? She pops up and I guess a lot of people's chats. I've seen her in a lot of people's chats. I guess now she's going by different names. I'm not sure what the issue is with that. But I noticed that the problem is with her. It surfaced with her. I'm not sure with who else. Um, but I think that if a lot of people would stop giving Humpty Dumpty shine, They don't even mention her as Humpty Dumpty. Don't even mention her name. Don't, call her egg lady. Nothing. Just ignore her and watch her fade. Listen, man, I don't get tired of telling people, you give them shine. If you keep mentioning them, you're giving them shine. That's what they want, that attention. And that's what it seems like she's looking for. I'm not sure if her, she really does have mental health. But if she does have mental health, it sure as hell it ain't bipolar. Bipolar, is your mood swings, how you feeling the day. You could feel sad, you could feel happy one day, you could feel you know, like crying one day, angry one day, or it could be, the mood switch up in the process of the same day. But the way this person is acting on social media, to me, she's got multiple personalities. I think that's further than bipolar. I think she has schizophrenia. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. Like, it's too many red flags, and I sure as hell don't see red flags and think I'm in Six Flags. Like, I've had history with her before, not like that, not bad like everybody else has. Like, but she told me her story on somebody else's panel that I used to support, right? And in the beginning, I was feeling bad. But then afterwards, when people was pulling me to the side, telling me this, telling me that, it was kind of like, mm. Then I started seeing her in the chats. Then I started like, damn, people is right about what she's saying. Like, I'm a survivor. I'm way past a survivor. I'm a warrior. I've overcome my past. I've overcome my situation, and I'm able to speak on my story and help others out there. Ooh, shit. Nate, baby. How you doing, Nate? Blessings, blessings. Nate's in the house. Nate, leave your chat. I mean, your link in the chat. Yo, if y'all haven't checked out Nate the Great podcast, make sure y'all check out Nate the Great podcast. Yo, great topics, great convos, just great everything. Like, yo, Nate is somebody that took me under his wing when I went through what I was going through 2 years ago. And he is, besides my baby pop, another one that has taught me how not to give people shine on this John. Like, he don't get tired of saying it. Like, man, I love Nate. Like, his eulogies be the best. Like, y'all gotta go check him out, because this man would sit here. I was about to say, nigga, I do apologize. I'm so sorry, Nate. It's like if I was talking to somebody right here. I didn't mean to do that. Um, this man would sit here, and if somebody has a problem with him, because I don't see him having problems with nobody. He comes on this John and says what he's got to say, speaks about the kids, the community, and blah blah blah. Right. But when I see that somebody has an issue with him and tries to troll him, he'll give them a eulogy and leave them right where they're at. Rest in peace, motherfucker. So Nate has taught me a lot of stuff. So basically, I do a lot. I use a lot of Nate's techniques on these Jones. Like, yo, I maneuver around this shit. I'm not paying this drama, this beef on these YouTube streets. No, no. How can I say it? I'm not giving it no time. I'm not giving it my attention. But I am sitting here speaking and giving my opinion and letting people know. For those that don't know me, that are starting to see me in different panels and different chats, look, listen, I don't have a beef with none of y'all, right? It's no beef at all, right? But I feel as though if I'm like on Lonnie's panel, can't nobody feel no type of way. She supports me, I support her. Like, I don't have a problem with her. I don't know why she's beefing right now with Biz 101. Like, shout out to Double Speak. I respect him. In my opinion, he wasn't disrespectful. He asked me a question on his panel. I hopped up. I gave my opinion. Hold on 1 second, young Riaz, because what I'm speaking on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna let you up in 1 second. Oh, I don't want you to get involved in this at all. Trust me, like, you my young boy on this, John, and I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, young Rhea says something." No, 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 no. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, please. Um, Basically, right? I don't know why the beef is brewing between Lonnie and Biz 101. I fucks with Biz 101. I have my own opinion about Biz 101. Empress has hers. Like, just because she has that little opinion about Biz, I'm not, I'm not gonna sit here and come at her. I can't change her mind. I can't, stop her from saying what she wanna say. She's her own woman. She is her own woman. And like I've told a lot of people, them two are the only ones that could solve this problem. They are the only ones that could bring a resolution to the table. Like, I feel as though shit need to be dropped and left alone. Mr. Will T. Sheldon said, "It's not a beef, Miss Riders. They're targeting people because of opinions." Well, they targeted the wrong one, because I don't pick sides. I cut shit down the middle, and I'm on the side of right. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So, listen, man, if there's going to be people on here that feel some type of way because Lonnie and Biz is beefing, that listen, man, feel some type of way because y'all gonna be punching on a damn wall, hurting your hands because I don't pick sides. I'm independent. Like I keep telling everybody, I have a mission, I have a goal, I know who I am, I know where I'm going, and I know what I stand for. I fall for nothing and I stand for something. So it's kind of like if y'all really notice my page and y'all notice and y'all see me on chats, y'all notice that I only hop on panels when current events are being talked about. People are doing some roasting. I laugh. I don't agree with the kid situation. I bounce. That's how it should be. That's my opinion. But if people want to feel some type of way, look, listen, I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. The door's right there. Y'all just got to make sure the doorknob doesn't hit you with a good Lord split you. Real shit. Because I'm not going to let somebody draw a wedge between me and Miss Empress. Listen, I have no friends on here. I have acquaintances. I do business with people. Now, I don't know who started whatever started between them two because I don't be on their panels every day. I do, pop up on Lonnie's panel. What's up? Hey, and I don't got to explain it to nobody, but I do know that a lot of people don't know me, and I do be on people's channels and chats and stuff like that. So I want them to understand what type of person I am. Like, we need to learn as human beings to let go and move on. Like, a lot of the stuff that I see on here is not that deep. What I do notice is, right, all the heat that they're giving Biz 101 needs to be thrown towards passion, facts over feelings. And a lot of people's going to get mad about what I'm going to say is, right, listen, Lonnie had her little thing with that passion guy, right? Lonnie exposed the bull. Lonnie showed his shit first before anybody. And this is not a competition because I notice a lot of people, I take sexual abuse very serious. Very, very serious. Sexual harassment, all of that. She was the first one. I was coming at this man. Lonnie said, fall back, I got this. When she did that pull up, what y'all don't realize is she was getting info on that man. She got what she needed. She came, she exposed him, put him to the side, but people kept doing and poking. And what happens when, you keep poking a bear? If I understood watching from over here on the other side of the screen, along with others, why can't other people understand? After Lonnie exposed this man, then you see the guy Kevlo do it. Then after Kevlo spoke on it a little bit, I guess, I think it was Mr. Armando Black. He came and he pulled the paperwork. And this was months later. And before all this happened, this man popped on my channel trying to get me to like him, trying to convince me to follow him. Why? Because he was introduced to us on a supporters panel that I was supporting that I no longer support, which a lot of you know, and I'm not going to say her name because I'm not giving her shine. But if I say this, y'all should know who it is. A snake in the garden. Like, I'm dead serious. And after that, after I noticed his behavior on there, I tried to expose him on the Johnny Blaze. Like, I don't have no hairs in my tongue. I have no filters in my mouth. And the way that the snake in the garden and that Johnny Glaze lady did me, I felt like they was in cahoots or this was some type of play. But see, the Bull Passion came on my panel, right? And he said that he was brought out here. Who was it? He was teamed up with first Tammy. He was at Tammy. Then he came over here. He said he was. It's on the live. I have it on the live, and I even reacted to this, John. It's on a recent live. I think it was a month or two ago. I'm not sure when the hell I did the live, but it says not every sub is for you, and we do have predators in our chats. So shout out to Empress Lonnie One Love. I know how a lot of y'all see her because of how everything ended on this John, how everything came out. See, a lot of people had their opinions about her and she stood shut for a minute. Then when she came out lashing and saying this ain't that, everybody sees her as a bad guy. I can't see her like that, especially when I saw how everything went down. Everybody's going to have their opinion. All of y'all is going to have their opinion. I can't judge y'all for your opinion. I can't judge y'all for how y'all feel. I ain't God. But one thing I'm not going to let people do I remember when these people tried to jump on Riaz, I had to hear it. Riaz is another one that a lot of people come on here and they come on him, they talk about him, and he's strong. For somebody with autism, Riaz is strong. Shout out to Riaz. I'm against a lot of the shit that's happening on here. But one thing I'm not going to do is get involved in the mess and put myself in a predicament where maybe my fiance is going to have to step up and oof somebody. I'm dead serious about that because I see how people talk about people's kids on these panels. I see how people bring up people's dead relatives. I'm still mourning my brother. I'm still mourning my baby pops. I'm still mourning my mother. So imagine somebody, because they couldn't take an opinion, come at me and lashing at me because they asked me an opinion about a situation that was happening, but they couldn't, or they didn't like it. And now I'm in the fucking heat because I said something. I've been there, done that. You know what that did? It made me stronger when everybody got on me like that. Oh, Johnny Blaze made you cry. No. What y'all don't understand is that a shorty has morals. I have respect. And in order for me to sit here and act a fool on social media, fucking right, hold it all in, all of it, in order not to disrespect that lady here on social media and say everything I had to say. Because I respect my elders. And even though a lot of people told me, go ahead and do it, she's not a real elder, she's still way older than me. I couldn't find it in me to do it unless she says something bad or disparaging about my kids, which she didn't. Which she didn't. Yeah, she used me when it came to my brother's situation to get clicks and views. I see that. I hope she enjoyed it. But you know what's crazy? Like I tell people, karma is real. Karma exists. And when that bitch comes, that bitch don't ask you how you want it, how you like it. That bitch comes and takes it. She takes it. And that's who I love watching. I don't get my hands dirty. That's why y'all see that none of this shit phases me. Like, I'm not in it. I'm not involved. I don't even start it. It's not my fault that a lot of people come on here and they do certain things to the point where other people got to get involved. I'm not going to be one of those people. You know how KB says that go along, get along? I'm not a part of that. And it's crazy. I support the same man that a lot of y'all is supporting, and I'm not going crazy over him. I'm not trying to say that a lot of people are, but I do notice that a lot of people go crazy over this man. Like, he just wants to be a regular man. Can't y'all see that? Can't y'all just take away the celebrity part away from him and see him as a man that wants to sit here and bring awareness to the things that are going on, the things that he is seeing in his way, the way he sees the world? He's doing the same thing I'm doing on here. I'm on here, I'm speaking on current events, things that are happening every day around us, how it breaks my heart to see what's happening to our kids and our elders and much more. Let's be real about this shit. I said on my community post, y'all not going to jump on Miss Lonnie. She's a beautiful soul. Listen, man, Lonnie can get shout out sometimes. Lonnie can be shout out sometimes. But if y'all talk to her, she will listen and she'll understand. But Lonnie is like this, like, shh. You gotta watch what you say to Lonnie because you can't sit here and control Lonnie. Empress got a mouth. She's from Philly. Trust me, a little while back, I was the same way. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. The same mouth she has, I had. It's just that so happens that 7 years ago I had a little girl, right? Lonnie's kids are grown right now. I don't know how she was before that. I met her here on YouTube. Who the fuck am I to judge her? That's the problem. 2 years ago, it was that all of y'all was trying to, not all of y'all, I'm sorry, let me take that back because it's not all of y'all. A lot of people wanted me to go against Miss 504. And I'm saying here, why? I wanted to see what was, she was talking about Hassan Campbell and all this. And it's a small world because she was the lady Hassan Campbell was throwing shots at. I would have known that if people wanted to try to get in my head because I was supporting Sister C. I said her name, fuck. But y'all get my point. I'm still not involved. I'm giving my honest opinion on how I feel about all this shit that's going on because it's crazy. Like, I want to hop on these panels when they speak on these current events, on these topics that do need to be talked about. I don't want to feel some type of way when I do hop on a panel because I support somebody else or I support this or I support that. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I want to make this make sense. But like I said, like shout out, I'm not saying this because of Mr. Double Speak telecast, because I did go on his panel earlier this morning and I gave my opinion. I'm saying this because after that, people have been asking me questions. Why am I supporting him? Why am I supporting her? Let's make it make sense. Biz, I met him way before Empress, and he helped me out on this John. And he is, in my opinion, not a predator. That's my opinion. But see, other people's not going to see it like that. And I cannot help how others see it. So at the end of the day, listen, y'all need to like stop taking this YouTube stuff seriously and stop playing around. Like if y'all talking about sexual abuse and stuff like that, that's something serious. If y'all want to sit here and play around with it and not be serious with it, don't speak on it. And the people on this John, like Humpty Dumpty and others that are using mental health as a crutch, yo, karma's a bitch. Same thing goes with, the predators that are out here. Karma comes, whether it takes a sweet time or not, it's going to come. So at the end of the day, look, man, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And I'm not going to go against people on here because some people feel some type of way. Anyway, I'm going to go against somebody that is not a predator on this John, right? Because as y'all can see, I do mostly exposing predators. I really do a lot of them type of videos. I react to the predator videos and all that stuff. So if I know that this person's not a predator, this person's not this person's not that, it's just a simple beef between these people. And then if I don't know about the beef was really like what brewed it, it's just he and she say, like, I can't speak on this shit. It's impossible for me to speak on it. Now that I know a little bit more about this shit, I could say I could understand Biz, I could understand Empress. This is something they have to deal with. They have to do it. Me getting in it either is going to end up stirring stuff up or I'm going to end up being an instigator without trying to be an instigator. Let's make it make sense. Why? Because I don't know Empress in person. Now, if I knew her in person, okay, now I can call her, I can say this, I can say that. But the only thing I could do is like, look, listen, man, if you know Lonnie, she can be shot out sometimes. So if you don't watch what you say to Lonnie, she's going to snap on you right there and then, and you're going to get the fully out of her. But y'all think that when y'all look at Will Smith, he was really, this cool collective guy that didn't really curse. Boy was raised in South Philly. I mean, West Philadelphia, my bad. Like, come on. Like, people got their own opinions about everybody. A lot of people see Miss 504 a certain way, and guess what? I respect the hell out of that lady. I respect her. There's nothing that nobody on these YouTube streets could tell me that's going to make me feel like I got to disrespect her or say anything bad about her. Why? This lady has given me nothing but inspiration and motivation. But a lot of people want to come at her because what? Her past is her past. Who am I to judge her? If anything, I could sit here and be honest and say that her story touched me. And if y'all feel some type of way with that, look, the door's right there. There's one here on the YouTube streets too. It's called Leave the Channel. Just make sure the doorknob doesn't hit you with a good Lord split you. Real shit. Facts. People's with opinions get attacked. And they do. But like I said, I don't let this shit phase me. I came on here because I know a lot of people really don't know me. So y'all gonna get to know me and y'all gonna see that I'm not that type of person. I got a real family that I gotta worry about on here. And I know what happens when people go off. I don't start trouble unless trouble started with me. I'm the type that finishes shit. So I don't go looking for it. But when it comes my way, I'm a sure as hell finish shit. I don't disrespect, but if you disrespect me, I'm going to top your disrespect. And so far, I've been respected on these YouTube streets. So I haven't had the need to disrespect nobody. Like, I respect everybody's opinions. Like, that's all I could do. Like, the fuck I'm going to sit here and start a war like I'm Don Corleone or some shit. Like, this is an episode of Warriors. Yeah, Miss 504 gets all my respect. Shout out to her, yo. Real shit. Like, I can't, I'm not doing this shit. Like, first I was lost in the sauce 2 years ago, and I didn't know what was going on because I walked into the middle of some shit. But when it comes to the Lonnie and the Passion situation, I can really give an opinion because I saw the whole thing go down. Now, if others saw it another way, I mean, I got a pair of glasses that can give some people some magnifying glasses too. Like, but I'll be saying hey to your light skin so hot. Y'all funny as shit. But no, like I wasn't trying to make this long, but I had to show Miss April Shower some respect. I was going to end this a little earlier, and I was going to end it without even saying that part. That's the crazy part. Like, but see, things happen for a reason. Like, I had to say that. Like, I want y'all to really understand. Like, listen, man, y'all taking these YouTube beefs, real serious. Like, Biz, if you come across this, if you see it, I did tag you. Like, try to take it a little bit easy. People are just saying words on here. I understand, you know, but a lot of people also don't take certain things serious. Like, so just, maybe you don't want to hear it from me. I don't know, but just take it a little, easy. Like, don't just snap off, just ignore it, let it go. Like, through time, if you don't pay it no mind, you don't give it no shine, a lot of people is not going to speak on it. Now, my biggest question to a lot of people is, will y'all give, as much attention to Passion, Facts Over Feelings, who took the innocence of a 13-year-old and groped a 16, 17-year-old? And there are allegations. He's in court. Like, y'all come at the wrong people. See, this is the problem that we got going nowadays in society. Why is y'all coming at the wrong people? Y'all focus should be on that one over there, bringing awareness towards what he did, because he was in all of our chats, and some of us saw the red flags, others didn't. Y'all remember? It's just passion. It's just passion. Let it go. A lot of people supported him and a lot of people encouraged him, to the point where I feel as though this man felt safe enough that he can go do this out there and he won't get caught, because in everybody's eyes, this man couldn't harm a fly because Humpty Dumpty had him on a pedestal. Hey, but maybe I'm wrong. And for her to be a survivor, she was cuddling a predator. Now y'all see where I'm coming from? But everybody's telling me she's the source of everything. She's the reason why everybody's so divided. Then say what y'all gotta say and let it go. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm trying to say it the way so I don't want to disrespect nobody, because that's not my purpose. But stop giving the bitch shine. I'm sorry I said it like that. Shit. Yeah, because when y'all listen, man, this back and forth with people is going to get to the point where somebody's going to take it serious. I've already seen people do some pull-ups. Pull-ups, you hear me? But y'all get my point. Like, I didn't mean to say it like that. But I'm seeing that, and what's crazy is that if it really does happen in real life out here, I've seen motherfuckers get their brains blowed out for the smallest thing. So I don't know what these real pull-ups that they be doing here on YouTube and stuff is real, but I know that if it happens out here, I don't think somebody will make it out. So this should be crazy. But yeah, I just came on here give my opinion. I hope nobody takes it wrong. But if Shorty's not Biff, I really fucks with a lot of y'all. And it's a few of y'all that I really, watch here on this sector right here, because my sector is more of the crime channels, the cooking channels, all them other types of channels that, but here, because, I still watch Kwame Brown sometimes. I watch Empress here and there. I watch Miss 504. I'm going to be real honest. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, and I love watching Miss Yo Thoughts. Miss Yo Thoughts and Miss Akimi. Boy, even when I can't chat, like, I could be making runs, I could be cleaning and cooking, and I'm like, yo, I just let them play. And I listen, because they got so much wisdom they give that my sponge wants to my brain is a sponge and it wants to soak it in. Like, shit, you can't blame a shorty for that. Like, I learned something from everybody, and everybody is so skillful and they got so many talents, and I'm trying to figure out what's the beef for. We could all make bread, but hey, the division is there, so we can't change that. Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, hopefully I don't offend nobody, and this is not meant to do that. But listen, man, if I pay attention to what's being said to me, I would end up beefing with Double Speaks. I would end up beefing with Miss Empress. I would end up beefing with Biz. No, I ain't doing that. I'm not feeding into that shit that people want. And if Ms. Humpty Dumpty is the source of it, well, like Lonnie says, two scoops of fuck you. Real shit. Like, I don't like the lady as much as y'all don't. That's why I don't speak on her. And I don't speak on, the YouTubers on the sector, because a lot of people have a hard time with taking an opinion when they ask for it. And I don't get tired of telling people, don't ask a question if you don't want the real answer to it. So on that note, yo, like, till next time, this y'all shorty Rachel. I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble day. I hope all of you continue to have a blessed and humble morning, and no hard feelings towards no one. But I had to let that one out because I want to be able to enjoy y'all panels without feeling like I'm going to get attacked because I've been on somebody's chat or I've been on somebody's panel. We're not doing that. Like, if we're going to build, let's build. And let's leave the bullshit behind and throw the toxicity out the window and Kobe that bitch.